Alright, so check this out. From your boy, the average Joe. I'm gonna paint a scenario, and I want you to tell me which person is wrong. I guess I'll keep men and women out of it, so I'm just going to say person A and person B, because there's way too much negative talk about, especially black men and women, on YouTube and all these other platforms. So we'll check it out. This is person A. Person B is going to do something for person A. That something is important to person A. So I gotta repeat myself to make it clear. So that's what I'll be doing. So person A is going to get something done by person B, and it's important to person A. So just say, I'm person B. I said I was going to do something for you. I'm just trying to make it clear so you can understand. Alright, so now forget about that. Remember that, but forget about it. So now, this is a scenario over, you can say like 4 days or something like that. Everything that's happening is going to be over 4 days. So say it's the weekend. It's person A's birthday weekend. Their birthday is a couple of days into the week, but they're going to celebrate for their birthday on that weekend. So person A gets taken out by person B. It was a nice dinner. Let's just say it was a nice dinner. There's nothing going on wrong between the two. This is a couple, person A, person B. They having a good time, showing love, basically. Everything is good. So that's one thing that person B did for person A, is take him out to eat. We're not talking about some people who listen to this might say you aren't supposed to do things for people and then like expect something, but before you think that, just listen to the scenario first. So the next thing that person B did for A is take her on a cruise out here in the bay, just like everywhere else. They have these fleets where you can go around the bay on a little boat trip. So that was the other thing they did. Nice sunny day. You know what I'm saying? Out on the water, looking at the coast. Everything is good, just like the dinner. So basically, they spent time the whole weekend. Everything was good. So that's two things that person B did for person A. So now, days later, person B gets sick with a fever. It's significant enough for him to be affected messed up when I said that. But he has a, I did it again. Person B has a fever. So, even though person B has a fever, person B cooks a barbecue meal for person A, being real nice. And some people would say something about doing all these things for someone, but in this situation, you should be looking at it as somebody that's just doing something nice. Because it's a lot of talk out there about simp and trick and shit like that. So, but this person is not a simp. So they're not simping, they're just being nice. So everyone knows how barbecue gets. It's smoky, especially if it's a nice day. This is a gorgeous day. It's in the middle of the summer. So smoky, it's hot. You're also having people over though, so that's another reason why you're cooking. It's a get together. So you're doing, you know what I'm saying, salmon, burgers, all the things you eat, and all the condiments, potato salad, beans, shrimp, you know what I'm saying? You did all this while you have a fever. And person A knows that you have a fever. Okay. Hopefully y'all was able to follow that. Now, going back to the thing that person B said that they was going to do for person A. On that day that person B was going to do the thing, it didn't feel right. So person B changed their mind. Now, anyone, at any time, you can change your mind. You should be able to. Like, it wasn't a promise or whatever. Even if you promise somebody something, you can take back the promise if you deem it necessary, right? And then at the same time, person B is doing a bunch of things for you. So in person B's mind, it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be that big of a problem. So person A gets mad that person B did not do the thing that was important. Now I'm asking you guys, do you think that's wrong? Is that wrong for person A to get mad at person B for not doing the thing because it was important to them? Didn't really give an explanation, which you don't have to. Person B just said that they don't feel right doing it, or they're not going to do person A doesn't appreciate person B. Person A is selfish. That's my opinion and on how I see it. And I can say something else that will help my argument of why I think that person A is wrong. And my argument is person A needed something. So let's just say it's a car. Person A needed a car, and they needed person B to sign a loan because person A doesn't have good credit. So that's why it's important. So person B sees that person A is not always responsible, or whatever word you want to use other than that, other than responsible. Because you know how people get offended when they hear certain words and shit. So put whatever word you want to put in there. Your credit is bad. That's why you need a loan. And then person B looking at the situation is like, well, I don't know if that's gonna be a good decision, a good thing to do. So I'm gonna hold off. Is that wrong? I don't think that's wrong. And then you getting mad, it almost proves why person B shouldn't have done that, because he didn't do that. Yeah, man, I keep doing it. Keep saying he. Person B didn't do that, but how many times have person B said no, that they wouldn't do nothing? It's not a lot. So you don't have a car, somebody drives you around from time to time. You can take care of yourself and shit like that, but on occasions, person B drives you around, does other things for you related to, transportation and shit like that. So they've been helping you. That's my point. They've been helping you. And then they did something good for you because it was your birthday. And now you're mad at them. So if I was person B, I would be upset that I did all these things and have been doing all these things. And then I just say no one time, and you have a problem. So that's the whole scenario, pretty much. What y'all think about that? Talks among yourselves. Leave a comment. I'm the average Joe. I'm not average, but I'm the average. average Joe.